Yes, since Manchester City started dropping points, Chelsea have been engaged in the conversation of the title race. And yesterday, after Liverpool and Arsenal dropped points, it even got much intense. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to this video. I'm going to discuss Chelsea's involvement in the title race. Are they there? They are currently second, 5 points behind Liverpool with the same number of games, and 1 point above Arsenal, who are third place. Yesterday, Manchester City dropped to the 50th place after Nottingham Forest defeated Aston Villa 2-1. So, to weigh up Chelsea's chances of winning the Premier League, I compared our current team, their performance, with the last time we won the Premier League. That was in 2016-2017, when Antonio Conte just signed. After Jose Mourinho was sacked, and then Gusindiki ending the season as the interim manager. The previous season we had finished 10th. Last season we finished 6th, so we are better off. And if we compare the squads we had then and the amount of games we had, I think we are kind of similar. That season we finished 10th, so we didn't have European football. We were not in Europa League, we were not in the Champions League. Conference League was not there. This season we have the Conference League, so we have midweek football. But something similar here comes into play. That season our players could rest for a whole week and then prepare for the weekend games. So the likes of Leicester, Spurs, Manchester and Arsenal were in the Champions League, and I think United were in Europa League. So this meant that we were ahead of our opponents. We had an advantage. We were always fresh over the weekend. This season we have Conference League, but our main players are not being involved in that tournament, at least to this far. So they are always fresh over the weekends compared to the Man City, Liverpool and the Arsenal players who are playing in midweek. Like Arsenal, they make little to no changes in their team in the midweek, and then they bring exactly the same squad to start games over the weekend. And you saw that when they played in Everton yesterday, they were tired. So going back to Chelsea, they were really fresh over the weekends, unlike the direct opponents we were competing with. And then we had comparing the squad, goalkeeper Thibaut Courtois, Robert Sanchez I think is not to that level. That's why we have actually maybe considered in so many of the games. We have only had 3 clean sheets out of the 16 games we have played. That season we had 16 clean sheets. Thibaut Courtois winning the Golden Glove there, meaning that nearly half, we didn't concede in nearly half of the games we played that season. And then that season we basically depended on, I think, defense, though we also scored goals, but defense was a key factor. Even this season we are good defensively. Only I think Liverpool and Arsenal conceding fewer goals. So we are also good defensively, but that season we were the best defensive team. So we don't have that attribute. This season we good in terms of scoring, and that's good. I think that season too we were the best scoring team. So that season we had Kante, fresh from Leicester. This season we have Caicedo. The likes of Fabregas. This season you can say we have Palma. Palma is not Fabregas. Fabregas was more of an assist man, and Palma is more of a goal man in terms of the 10s we have. And then when we go to the striker, we add the Diego Costa. This time we have Jackson. Jackson is not to the level of Costa, but I think if you compare the output Fabregas and Costa could give you, it can compare well to what you can get from Palmer and Jackson. And then there was Hazard. In that season, we don't have Hazard or anyone close. Maybe you would have to take Palmer to that, but Hazard was a winger, and any of our wingers is not close to that. So we don't have an assist provider to the level of Hazard. I think our wingers, if we are to go that far, winning the league, they need to step up and be that those like what the Arsenal wingers or the Liverpool wingers are doing. You see Salah, you know if he doesn't score, he's assisting. You see Saka, you know if he doesn't score, he's assisting. And our wingers are not yet to that level. And then our left back and right backs. That season we were using 3 defenders, and then a right wing and a left wing back. Prime Marcos Alonso and Victor Moses, they were involved so much in creating goals, but also in defending. I think Cucurella and one of Gusto or Caicedo, who normally play that right back role, are not to that level. They contribute more to the defensive and the build-up, but when it comes to the final product, assist or goal, they are not close to that. But maybe the system is different, and we can go far, I do believe, but we need to work a little on those. You see, Gusto gets sometimes in those positions, but he is not to that level that can provide an assist or a goal. Maybe if James returns in time, for the left back, Chilwell was sidelined, but in terms of that team contributing an assist or a goal, he was better than Cucurella. Cucurella is good in the build-up, not so good defensively, and also when it comes to getting an assist and a goal. But it's good when we are making transitions. I think that's where Cucurella helps us that much. So that's what I see the differences. What could be the strength in this squad compared to that one we last won the Premier League with? Maybe Palmer in the midfield is a bit different from Fabregas, but Fabregas was better as an assist maker. Palmer is better as a scorer, and I think it's not necessary. You can't just say that he's a better player. They are just different types of players. So that is it for now. Thank you. I think we can win the league, but we need to improve in some areas if we are to win.